Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who's bouncing across the Outback Trail? Is that Kenny the kangaroo? Kenny bounced instead of walking. He couldn't help it. He had to move. Casey and Spam needed a break. Kenny bounced when he felt too much inside. Casey tried one small bounce. Now they were bouncing together. Even Kenny needed rest sometimes. It's okay to move. Bouncing can bring calm. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who's hiding in that spiky bowl? Is that Ellie the echidna? At first, she looked like a rock. She was quiet and very shy. The more they talked, the more Ellie curled up. So Casey whispered instead. Ellie peeked out just a little. Casey offered her a bite. That helped. Now Ellie was part of the team. It's okay to take your time. You're still brave. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who jumped when the wind blew? Was that Oscar the lizard? Oscar liked the quiet and the sun, but even a breeze made him jump. Chirpy chirped too loud. And flip. Oscar wasn't scared, he was calming down. So Casey stepped back and waited. Oscar curled his frill and blinked. Oscar showed them how he flaps to feel okay. Big feelings can flip out fast, but flapping can help. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who's napping in the treetop? Is that Kiwi the koala? Kiwi rocked gently in the breeze. She needed more rest than most. The others hiked ahead without her. Casey came back and waited quietly. Kiwi finally climbed out, slowly. She didn't talk, she just sat nearby. Sometimes rest is better with someone near. Needing rest isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Is that Grumpy the snake again? Something slithered in the grass. It was Grumpy, and he remembered Casey. Casey didn't get too close. The others stayed still too. Grumpy slithered closer. Casey wiggled. Grumpy wiggled back. Was that a smile? Some friendships need space to grow. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who's digging that perfect tunnel? Is that Drew the wombat? Drew was building something special. Every scoop had to be just right. Spam brought more dirt. Drew started from scratch. Casey didn't stop him, he just watched. Casey showed Drew his drawing. They built side by side, one rock at a time. Some brains build deeply, give them space to grow. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who just dashed past? Was that E the emu? E moved faster than anyone. He didn't stop, he didn't slow. They shouted, "Wait up!" He didn't hear. Finally, E stopped for a drink. Why do you run so much? When my body moves, my brain calms down. So they made space to sprint and play. Movement isn't a problem, it's a power. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who wakes up when everyone else is sleepy? Is that Popo the possum? The group was ready for bed, but Popo's night had just begun. Popo liked the night, no crowds, no noise. Casey stayed awake, curious. Popo liked talking one-on-one. His best thoughts came when the world was still. Casey listened and learned a new rhythm. Not all routines are wrong, some are just different. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who's squawking that wild song? Is that Coochie the cockatoo? Coochie's voice echoed across the trees. He sang when he was happy, he sang when he was scared. Woolly covered her ears. Bleep bounced in shock. But Casey sat down and just listened. Casey sang a soft note. Coochie copied loudly. They squawked and giggled and echoed each other.
But Coochie didn't need to be quiet, he needed to be heard.
Every voice matters, even the loud ones. Casey goes to the Aussie Outback. Who's joining the firelight circle tonight? The fire was warm, the space felt safe. Kenny bounced around the fire and said, "Moving helps me think." Ellie peeked out and whispered, "Thanks for waiting." Oscar flapped one wing and said, "Flapping keeps me calm." Grumpy nodded once, Kiwi dozed. That was enough. E ran a circle. Coochie sang a line. The fire danced with them. Popo spoke last. "I feel most like me when things are quiet. In the outback of differences, every creature makes the circle whole."